Baby, you a masterpiece. God took his time on you. Always on my mind, but I'd rather have my mind on you. Beauty is defined on you. Perfectly designed on you. If you see your flaws, let this play and roll on.
Hey guys, it's your girl, ShortSide, and I'm back with another video for you today. So sis, listen. It's 2022. We trying to level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. And I just thought, hey, maybe I should give the girls a couple of tips on how they can level up. So we're gonna do that. This video is 5 tips on how you can level up your life to be the best version of yourself. So just a backstory about why I even decided to do this video. So I will be turning 25 in June. And I am trying to not have a quarter life crisis, right? So I know that it is a lot of people who watch my videos who are also in their 20s, who also just aspire to do better, who aspire to be better. And I am going to give you a couple of tips on ways that you can do exactly just that and level up your life in some way, form, or fashion. So let's hop right on into it. So my first tip to leveling up would be to start journaling. When I say journal, I mean literally write down everything. Write down your goals, write down your dreams, like the ones you literally, like when you sleep and you wake up and you have a dream, write those down. Write out your feelings, write out your thoughts. It's very, very important to make sure that you are expressing yourself in some way, form, or fashion, that you are able to escape from the realities or the chaos of the world, and to be able to write down your fears and your thoughts and your desires and what you want out of this life. So I highly recommend journaling, and you never know, sometimes when you're able to read back on your journal entries, you're able to see how far you've come. It's just such a great feeling to have documentation about where you started and where you are now. The next tip that I have for leveling up is to work out. Okay, create a consistent workout routine. And I know that you've heard somebody tell you that you need to get into the gym. So this is your second sign, because I know that you've already had a first. This is your second sign to get into the gym, sis. Honestly, every boss that you know works out. I don't think I know a boss, a girl boss, a boy boss. I don't think I know a boss who don't work out, who doesn't do yoga, who doesn't do Pilates, who doesn't do Peloton, who doesn't do weightlifting, some sort of exercise. I don't know a boss who doesn't do it. It improves your ability to do daily activities, and it improves your memory and brain function. And one thing I always say is that you will never ever regret working out. Listen to me. Have you ever worked out and been like, man, I just shouldn't have gotten my body moving. I just shouldn't have done that yoga, and I just shouldn't have went on that run. Do you ever feel that way? Exactly. Level up by getting in that gym. The next way that you can level up, and this is something that I actually recently just started doing, is listening to podcasts. And listen, it's taken me a very long time to start listening to podcasts. I will listen to a podcast and then I'll go months without listening to a podcast. And granted, I'm still not an every week podcast type girl, but I'm getting there. I most definitely listen to at least 2 to 3 podcasts in a month. I'm getting somewhere with that. And podcasts are just a really, really great way to consume knowledge and consume information in a very, very personal way. Oftentimes with podcasts, people get very personal, people get very, very transparent, and I just think it's a good way to connect with people. And so I highly recommend finding your favorite type of podcast. There are a plethora of different podcasts, but be careful of those men. And you know what I'm talking about. Some of my favorite podcasts are Women Evolve, Black Girl Budget, Therapy for Black Girls, the Freelance Friday podcast. Those are some of the ones that I listen to on a consistent basis. They're all kind of in different genres. I kind of just wanted to include some that were different genres that I kind of listened to and consumed on a month-to-month basis. So yes, if you haven't already got on that Spotify, well, I don't even know if we mess with Spotify right now, but Apple Podcasts has plenty of podcasts that give you great suggestions, and you don't always have to sit there and listen to an hour-long playlist. My playlist range is about 30 to 45 minutes. After that, I'm kind of not feeling it. But if you listen to a podcast like while driving or cooking, cleaning the kitchen, sometimes I just replace the time I would listen to music to listen to a podcast. And I don't try to listen to a podcast while I'm working or thinking or typing words, because that's not usually helpful for me. The next suggestion that I have to leveling up your life is to practice some financial responsibility. Yeah, I said it. How you gonna level up if you don't even know where your money go? Don't get me wrong. being financially responsible takes a lot of discipline. Because listen, Target, Amazon, you know what I'm saying, TikTok, dangerous places for a girl in her wallet, okay? Dangerous. Be disciplined, create budgets, invest, save money, work on your credit, okay? Let's become financially responsible in 22 because there is no way we can level up if our finances are not in order and our finances are not in check. Plus, the things that you do now financially can and will affect you for the rest of your life. I always see people say like, I've touched so much money this year and I didn't do well with it. Well, hey, tax season is upon us, baby. Do something right with those funds this year. And I promise you, especially for those of you who are in your 20s, by the time you're in your 30s and your 40s, you are going to be so happy and blessed at the fact that you practice financial responsibility in your life. And that's something that I just recently as well became pretty disciplined about, creating budgets and working to build my credit. Like I said, I listened to the Black Girl Budget podcast and she's really helpful with making sure we get our coins together, baby. So I'm gonna actually leave a link to her below if you guys are interested in seeing what she has to say. The final tip that I have to leveling up your life is to be consistent. And be careful about the things that you are being consistent with, because you can become consistent in some things that are not that good. So become consistent in something positive. Become consistent in something that is going to take you places in life. Consistency will take you very far, and it also just helps you to create routines that will ultimately elevate you. And I just personally feel like when you have consistency, you have a level of accountability about yourself that makes you always have to do something, even if you don't want to. It's about being consistent and it's about being disciplined so that you can be consistent. And don't get me wrong, sometimes I have trouble with being consistent as well, but as long as you are being self-aware and you are not being delusional and you are, you know, just being very cognizant about what you're doing, you can always find a way to get yourself back on track. So for all my girlies out there who are trying to level up, I really hope this video has helped you. Again, these are some of the things that I am practicing in my own life, and I want y'all to level up with me, and that's why I had to go ahead and share these tips with y'all. I really hope this video was helpful. If it was, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you leave a comment and share this with your homegirl who says she want to level up too. Also, if you're watching my video and you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? I am just a couple of subscribers shy of 500, and I would just love if you could just tap on that subscribe button so that I can get to my own goal, so that I can level up. Y'all want to see us sis level up? Come on. Also, if there are any videos that you would like for me to do or any topics that you want me to discuss, please also leave those in the comments and I will be more than happy to make videos like that. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.